interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road end in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
What up? Welcome. It is me, your boy, Jonks. What's up, everybody? Welcome. I am Jonks. I am a wish-granting demigod. I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers journey from far and wide to my mountaintop domain, seeking to have their greatest desires realized by my awesome power. But of course, ultimately it is not up to me to decide whether or not their wishes are granted. Although I have the power to make their wishes come true, it is up to you, the council at home, to vote to determine whether or not these travelers are worthy. Yes, you, the chat. Tonight, you are the Council of Jonks. I see some familiar council members here tonight. Scott, Foolaloof, Theo. A couple of new ones as well. Oh, Internet Crow, classic council member. Grass Dragon, yes. VTAC. But also some new council members. Laser Lady. Welcome. First time message, Laser Lady. Welcome, Laser Lady.
Great name.
Really good name. Reader Akira. I think that's a new one as well. Go Gadget, that's a familiar name. Welcome! Welcome, council members new and old. If you're joining me tonight, that means you're part of the council, and you will help me as we sort of vet these travelers. As we speak, travelers are making their way up my mountain, and if they make their way all the way here to the tippy top, they can ask for their wish to be granted, but we'll have to ask them some questions, kind of get a handle on their whole vibe. Hit them with the vibe check. Make sure they're cool. If they are, we'll grant the wish. But if they're not, well, when we zoom back out into the wide, you will see. Thank you. You will see in the top left corner that for $5, you can sacrifice they ass. Yep. That's right. For $5, I will eat the traveler, blood, bones, and all. And their ass. Blood, bones, ass, and all. So just keep that in mind. If a traveler comes up here, they're harsh in the mellow, they're wishing for something fucked up, they're wearing clothes that you don't really like, their name is stupid, really any reason at all. If you donate $5, I will eat their whole ass. And the rest of them. Killing them, if that wasn't clear. Of course, you can also use the sound alerts tonight. If you're on mobile, I think there's like a little icon of like a purple ghost, maybe. And if you are on desktop, if you mouse over your window, the video window, I think there's like, listen, there's not really an elegant way to explain this. I wish there were like sort of a mystical, magical way to be like, use your magic pointer to hover over the video portal. Nah, just, you know, you get it. It's a purple icon. It looks like a ghost. If you click it, there's a menu of sound alerts. One of them will make me burp up a human leg. There's also one that will give a bonus wish. Yep, that's the one. Excuse me, I have some indigestion. I can feel it coming up. There it is. Sometimes they're a little delayed. And of course, if you really like a traveler, you can give them a bonus wish. Let's have a look at what that might look like. Wow. Yep. Seems like this last traveler's bonus wish was my two sexy cousins. My two sexy cousins from Easter Island were gonna, I guess, come and like hang out with that traveler. So, if you want to submit some bonus wishes, join the Everything Now Show Discord. I think we may have forgot to pin the message in the chat. No, we didn't. It's there the whole time. Go ahead, check out the Discord. There's a link in the chat. If you join the Discord, you can submit images, and we might use them as bonus wishes during tonight's show. So join the Discord. And of course, if you subscribe tonight, you can leave a message in our guest book. Let's have a look at the guest book. Let's see some. Whoa! A subscription, a gifted sub from Internet Crow to, and I would be remiss not to read this name, Girthy Green Goblin. Wow. Thank you, Internet Crow, and thank you, Girthy Green Goblin. Welcome to the council. If you subscribe, as Internet Crow just did, or if you gift a subscription, you can write a message in the guest book. We'll enter it in there, and then we'll look at it on stream. And if we get 15 subscriptions over the course of the entire night, we'll travel into outer space to wish upon a star. Now, last time I said that, nobody did it. And I was kind of pissed off. Because I felt like I was doing a really good job of selling it, not really fully explaining it, leaving it sort of ambiguous. So folks, let's try this again. Let's get 15 subscriptions by the end of the night. There we go. Dale Foreman, first time chatter, first time subscriber. You love to see it. Be like Dale. Be like Dale. Dale, thank you so much for the subscription. Let us know if you'd like to leave a message in our guest book. Just type it in the chat. We'll enter it in the guest book. Look at that. We're only 13 away from blasting off into outer space to wish upon some stars. Anyway, folks, that's basically how it works. I think I see a traveler making their way up my mountain right now. So I'm going to need your help, Council, to determine their worth. Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
All right.
Bad vibes already.
What's going on here?
Traveler, welcome.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm doing well, Traveler. What brings you to my mountaintop domain?
My name is... Okay. Yeah, bring it on. Let's get it out of the way first, then we can debate on a human level.
Anyone smell bacon?
Where? I want some.
It
Wait a
appears that the
minute.
council is booing you, sir. What is your name?
They're referring to me as a pig.
I believe that's right.
I can't believe I fell for it again. My name is Captain Jonas Hunger Games.
Jonas Hunger Games. Captain Hunger Games. What is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain?
I bet you've been hearing our chanting. I bet you've been hearing the police union chanting somewhere down the mountain. So I bet you know what I'm here for.
To be honest, we're pretty high up. I don't hear a lot of chanting from down there. What were you?
All right.
Maybe I just heard some kind of vague yelling and screaming. What was it that you were saying?
Does this sound familiar? Cops in diapers! Cops in diapers! Cops in diapers!
Oh, I guess I did hear that.
Diapers! Yeah, but that sounds familiar. It's the phrase at the tip of everyone's tongue right now these days.
And and you guys are chanting that? And thank you, Nyokuru. Nyokuru. Thank you.
No, Yukuru! We want diapers for our boys in blue!
And you're gonna, you know what? I'd love to hear more from you, Mr. Hunger Games,
What?
Captain Hunger Games, but we're gonna eat your ass.
What? How could this have happened?
Captain Hunger Games.
I couldn't have foreseen this kind of thing happening at all.
Captain Hunger Games, it appears that one of our council members has donated to sacrifice your life.
Oh.
Now, in the interest of fairness, Captain Hunger Games, I must give you a chance to plead your life to our council. If you are able to convince the council, any council member, or a team of council members, to donate a total of $10, your life will be spared and will go back to the wide.
Oh, that's all I want. For us to go back to a wide shot.
Yeah.
Anything but this 2 shot, please.
Now, Captain Hunger Games, you didn't even really get your wish out, so maybe a good place to start. All right, seems like the council is very strong against you, so you've got a lot of work to do.
Where? Carnitas? They're referring to me as a pig again. I can't believe I fell for it one more time.
Now, Captain Hunger Games, go ahead, maybe tell the council what your wish is, and then plead your case as to why they should spare your life for $10.
Look, cops is scared, all right? It's a dangerous world out there. It's the most dangerous job you can take, okay? And there's nothing wrong with wearing diapers. Jonks, you ever seen the film Billy Madison?
I have. I think canonically I haven't, actually. Now, I take that back. There's like one movie that I've seen, if I remember correctly.
I kind of forget what
I think I saw a trailer for it. That's the one with Adam Sandler, right? Where he's like really rich.
I feel like I remember you saying you saw Ratatouille.
Yeah, that might be it. Maybe.
They should have made it about a cop, like a rat who has who's in the cop hat.
I've seen everything.
Where? Oh. So
is Billy Madison the golf one? No, that's Happy Gilmore.
That's Happy Gilmore.
Billy Madison is the one where he's really rich.
He's a rich guy who goes back to school so he can own his dad's company that made him rich in the first place. Bradley Whitford's there. Look, the point is...
What's the point? Kaya in the Sky, thank you for the subscription. Let us know if you want to sign the guest book.
The point is my boys in blue are scared out there, and there's nothing wrong with wearing diapers, so I want to change the tide of the zeitgeist. I want the world to think that wearing diapers is actually really cool.
I see. Okay.
And also I'd like a line of tactical diapers that I can't get anyone to design or manufacture. I can't even get a demo pair out there for a Patreon or a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo.
Mr. Deeds is the one where he's rich. Right.
So is Billy Madison.
Right. Yeah, I guess he's sort of like it's his dad's money.
In both movies. Well, in Mr. Deeds it's his uncle's money.
Yeah. Anyway, so you want what? You want a tactical diaper. Now, what distinguishes a tactical diaper from? Actually, you know what? We don't really have time to get into the interview portion of this. You're supposed to be getting murdered here.
Please, come on, please.
I'm gonna give the council. I'll give you another 15 seconds to plead your case, and if $10 don't appear in the next 15 seconds, I'm gonna eat you.
All right. Let's just say hypothetically, I already shit my pants before I even got here. So
it's gonna be grosser to eat.
You want your pal Jonks to eat shit right now? Wow. Some friend you are. Wow.
Now this is a good strategy.
I bet this is like Fox and his friends, the Rainer Warren Fassbinder movie.
All right.
Some friends, huh? You're gonna let him eat? You're gonna let him eat some cop shit right now?
It's time to eat.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Ugh. Why was it so crunchy?
The badge.
Yeah, I guess I'm hoping it was the badge.
The bullets.
Yeah, it could have been the bullets and the badge and the metal handcuffs. I'm just gonna hope. No, I'm hoping that it wasn't the shit that was making those crunches. Anyway, folks, if you're just joining us, my name, of course, is Jonks. We've had one traveler visit my mountaintop domain so far, a police officer who was wishing to make wearing diapers cool. Unfortunately for him, he didn't make it very far, as you, the council members, decided to sacrifice his life, and I ate him whole. Well, I guess I didn't eat him whole, I chewed him up. We've had a couple of subscriptions already tonight, and thank you for those. We are only now 11 subscriptions away from hitting our goal. Whoops, excuse me, I feel some indigestion coming up here. I said I feel some indigestion coming, okay. Alright.
Shit on it.
That was the cop's leg. Okay, and that's another one, I guess. Double whammy. Anyway, like I was saying, we've got some... Alright, thank you. I guess that... Oh, Jesus, I don't even want to know what that third leg was. Folks, let's take a look at... Alright, excuse me.
Stop it!
We're supposed to be charging for those. Those aren't supposed to be free. Let's look at the guest book. Now we've got 3 fantastic entries here. Internet Crow says, I wish for big cheese. Thank. Dale Foreman says, thank you, Jonks. I'm a little upset my name isn't as awesome as Girthy Green Goblin. Well, Dale, if you get back in line, that's something you can wish for. And there's a third one here that I can't read because it's behind the camera. But I'm sure it's very good. Let's see here. Ah, there it is. Hiking up to see Jonks. Made me realize I didn't have any more wishes, so 10 out of 10 would not do again. Thank you, Nyokuru. Excellent. You don't like the way I say that?
Yeah, you really put some juice onto it.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, I just go with what my heart tells me. Thank you so much for those of you who've subscribed so far. We're only 11 away from blasting off into outer space for some wishes upon some stars. Anyway, folks, I think I see our next traveler making their way up my mountaintop domain right about now. Hello, traveler. Do you need a moment? Are you alright?
My name is Peter.
Your name is, excuse me, what?
My name is Peter.
Peter, do you need like an inhaler or something, Peter?
I don't need anything but a wish from you.
Oh, very well, traveler. Well, you've come to the right place. My powers are, actually, that's exactly what I do. So that's like my whole
What
thing.
do I need to do to get this wish from you?
Well, I guess the first thing is maybe like chill out. I think you're scaring the hose, Peter. Peter,
This is me.
you're scaring.
This is me.
You're scaring the council hose, Peter. Just like bring it down to like a 6. You're at like a 12 right now. I need you to bring it down to a 6.
This is me at a 2.
You're at a 2 right now.
You don't want to
All right, bring it down to like a -4 then, I guess.
see me at a 5.
I think you're right. Undoubtedly so, Peter.
I think we're gonna die, John. I think we had too much fun for the day.
No, hey, just chill.
Vibrating.
Yeah. Are you getting like lightheaded?
No.
Are you getting that thing where like you become deaf? Like, you know, like when you're like really hyperventilating, your ears fill with blood.
I hear everything.
Okay, maybe that's just a me
You
thing.
sound like my manager at Trader Joe's.
Oh, I see.
Calm down, Peter.
All right, Peter. Let's walk this back a little bit. What is the wish?
I want to be a bird.
You want to be a bird?
I can't be part of society anymore.
Well, Peter, I've got good news for you. Regardless of whether or not we grant your wish of becoming a bird, you're going to be taking home a bonus wish, thanks to Council Member Internet Crow, who's decided to give you this fantastic bonus wish. It's awesome emo hair. Yes, we'll be giving you cool emo hair, which we can do. So we're gonna make that happen before you leave. We're gonna get rid of that shitty male pattern baldness situation you've got going on and give you some dope emo hair. But in the meantime, Peter, explain to me why it is that you want to become a bird.
Every day I wake up into the chaos that is the world, into the prepackaged herbs and fucking spices of Trader Joe's. And every day I seek death, and every day it is not granted to me.
Oh, no, cut back. Sorry, we didn't communicate that one. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
We were trying to give you your emo hair, man.
You try to play games with me. I know what is granted to me.
Well, you may not know what's granted to you, Peter, because guess what? You just won another bonus wish, courtesy of Council Member Scott.
Yes.
So first of all, put on your emo hair, and then get ready because when you leave today, you'll be taking home a box set of Vaporwave Seinfeld. Congratulations.
What is the deal?
That's right. What is the deal with sort of like purple grids? You're gonna find out with season 3 of Vaporwave Seinfeld on DVD. So congratulations, that's 2 bonus wishes. You're on a roll so far, Peter. Now, you were explaining to me why it is you wanted to become a bird. You felt sort of trapped in the day-to-day minutia of your life.
I was born in the mud.
Oh, okay. I guess that's another way of putting it.
I was born in the filth.
Right, and speak on that.
I was raised in Raleigh, North Carolina.
My God.
He's a demon!
My parents were subterranean, which means we were basement only.
I see. You like sublet a basement?
We lived in the basement of their parents' house. I was raised in 1970s decor. Angry, underground. But now, I want to fly. 'Cause if I don't, I will burn every last person.
Whoa, Peter! Your emo hair! Come on, man, that was your bonus wish. Don't just throw that on the ground.
I'm so sorry.
You worked really hard on making that come true.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, look, it's okay. It's all right.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Peter, you're gonna be all right.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, Peter.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
So sorry.
It's not your
I
fault.
didn't want to be born.
Peter, take like 4 steps to your right. Just get on that mark for us, Peter. There you go. Take a deep breath. Jonah, thank you so much for the subscription. We're now only 10 away from our goal. Listen, Peter, it sounds like you got a lot going on. I want to help you. I want to help you become a bird.
I want to be a bird.
We're going to try to make that happen for you. We got to ask you a couple more questions here. I want to open it up to our council because I'm sure they're itching to learn more about your backstory.
I feel like I look like Skrillex.
You kind of do. Well, actually, I just saw a photo of, or like a video of Skrillex, and he looks completely different now.
Yes.
He's like one of those guys where it's like every 3 years he completely changes his aesthetic. I don't know what that's about. All right, so here's a question from one of our council members. What kind of bird do you want to be? That's a great question. There's sort of a large spectrum. You could be like a pigeon. You could be a bird of prey, like an
I want to be a
eagle.
robin.
A robin.
I want to rip the worms from the ground.
Okay. See, the way you put it makes it sound like that's a very violent bird. But like a robin seems to be one of the more kind of like chill, cute
Robins
birds.
are the most dangerous bird in the world.
It's an
If
interesting
you were a
perspective.
worm, as I was,
Peter, you're drifting again. You're drifting away from the mark.
it's truly subconscious.
I know you just want to get closer to me, Peter, but I can't let that happen.
I
Now,
want blue eggs to fall from my cloaca.
from your Chloe. Okay. Now,
He kept talking about his cloaca in line.
now it's starting to kind of feel like a sex thing, Peter, if I'm being totally honest. Which is totally
Everything.
fine. I'm not here to judge.
Everything is sex.
Okay.
How were you born?
Now we're starting to get to the bottom of this.
Arthur Schopenhauer, let's go, baby.
This is starting to get Freudian. Listen, Peter,
Yes.
I'm not here to take away from your wish. If you want to be a bird, I think absolutely we can make that happen. However, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask if you've seen a therapist. Have you talked to anybody?
There is no office that can hold me.
Now, when you say that, do you mean like you weren't able to find anyone in your network? Or
I have bad insurance.
who's your provider?
Grubman and Hoot.
Grubman and Hoot? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Independent.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get on like Blue Cross or like Aetna or something. All right, well
They
that's...
always ask if I have any pre-existing conditions.
Do you?
Yes,
What are your pre-existing conditions?
I am sin.
Okay. I see. Well, that's got to really up your premium, I imagine.
They always hang up right when I say that.
I see. Yeah, that's got to be tough.
I was born in the mud.
Right.
I was born broken. I was born to a digital marketing empire.
And you said you work at Trader Joe's?
It crumbled like Rome. My inheritance was sullied in the gullies of Atlantic City. And now I want to be a bird.
All right. Well, Peter, it kind of seems like we're maybe getting to the end of this voice, so I'm gonna say that maybe it's time now to bring it to a poll for our council. We're gonna throw in a freebie bonus wish here of a small bottle of water for you, but we're gonna pull up a poll in just a minute here for our council to decide. Okay. Okay. It seems like we've.
Again. I don't know. Actually, I can start to hear overtones starting to appear.
Right. I think
like the monks.
Right.
Like Gregorian monk chanting?
Yes.
Here's the poll.
Yes.
Council members, the poll is up to you now, and we're gonna figure out how we're gonna turn him into a bird, because I'm assuming this one's gonna be nearly unanimous. Do we have a plan for that? For how we're gonna turn him into a bird? We might need a minute on this one.
Do that, yeah.
We're calling our bird guy.
We're gonna call in our bird magic guy.
Calling our Birdman.
I am ready.
All right, it's probably gonna be a second here. This is a very complicated wish. Usually it's people who are like, can you charge my phone, or like, can you help me find a sandwich or something like that.
So I am being judged for being imaginative.
No, not judged. No, we're gonna make it happen.
Kill you.
Don't kill me. I don't actually think that's possible, Peter.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
All right. He wanted to be a robin.
Robin.
We'll work on that. Anyway, Peter, it seems that it's a near runaway. Do you have anything that you want to say to the council who just voted to make your greatest desires realized? Any message you'd like to say to those in the council who have decided your fate?
Do not be a slave to the iPhone cult. There are many options for cell phones.
You're an Android guy.
I'm a Google Pixel man.
Google Pixel, I see. And what is it that made you decide to go the Pixel route?
The price point.
Got it.
I work at Trader Joe's.
And wait, don't they have? You don't get healthcare there? You're still on like Schuster and Moot or whatever the fuck you said.
Grumman and Hoot.
Grumman and Hoot. Yeah, they don't have. Do you get them through Trader Joe's, or you're just buying that yourself?
If it exists, I was denied it.
I see.
Okay, we're closing the poll.
All right, we're gonna close out the poll here. We're gonna say the magic words nice and slow. So, council members, if you're new here, you'll catch on quickly. If you're old, somebody's already saying them. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. And now, there you are!
Yes! Thank you! This is wonderful.
And that's a robin, as far as I'm concerned.
Somewhere in the world, a splatter of white will hit your plate. And when you look up, it will be I.
Wow.
Thank you, Jonks. This has been a hoot.
Of course. Happy to help. Happy to help, Peter. Thank you. And if you want to see a more realistic looking robin, go ahead and type !donate in the chat to learn more about how you might be able to accomplish something like that. Anyway, folks, if you're just joining us, my name, of course, is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers journey from far and wide to visit my mountaintop domain to end up like Peter, the last traveler here, whose wish you, the council, decided to grant to become a beautiful bird. We're just gonna say bird. What type of bird? Not super important. We'll just say we nailed it on the bird thing. In any event, folks, not all travelers are so lucky. Just like that cop whose name what was his name? Captain Hunger Games?
Jonas Hunger Games.
Yes. Some travelers, like Captain Hunger Games, were not so lucky, and they were sacrificed. And if you want a traveler to meet that same demise, donate $5 while they're here, and I will eat them. I'd also be remiss if I didn't remind everybody that we're now only 10 subscriptions away from hitting our goal. We're a third of the way there, folks. Let's reach that goal. Let's see if we can reach it before halfway through the show. That's my little goal. If we can get it before then, that would be stellar. If you subscribe at any point this evening or gift a subscription, you can write a message in our guest book. I think, do we have any new guest books submissions?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh, wait.
just the 3?
Yeah, we do.
All right, let's have a look.
Can you see it?
W Stream, says Jonah Spaz.
That's true.
Thank you so much, Jonah Spaz. And if you want to be like Jonah or any of our other guest book signers, go ahead and subscribe. And let us know what you want to put in the book. We'll read it on stream. Anyway, folks, I think I see our next traveler making their way up the mountain.
Oh, we're gonna do this one right. Can I get a quick plosives test from you, Jonks? Can I get a
Traveler, what is that? What have you brought for me? Is this some sort of gift? Some sort of sacrifice?
So this is the secondary microphone. This one's a bit worse when it comes to range recording, but it should be able to focus on the voice. So we'll just have this one here. If I can get a quick countdown from 10 from you, Jonks.
You want me to count down from 10?
You know what? That sounds perfect. That's a perfect test.
Is
right
this
there.
your wish?
So this is not my wish. Let me just cut a quick intro.
Thank you, this is social interaction.
The path up the mountain is long and winding, and I meet many citizens along the way who've been waiting here for hours or days to get a meeting with Jonks to grant any wish that they have. Hold for audio of recorded interviews. As you can tell, a lot of folks come from a lot of places for a lot of things. And standing before Jonks myself, I have to say it's pretty impressive. So, how long have you been doing this, Jonks?
Oh, I'm sorry, am I supposed to talk now?
This
Is this like NPR? What are we doing here?
So I'm gonna say the name of the podcast, and I apologize in advance because there's another thing, but I did this first. So you're on a rainy day in New York, and this is stories from in and around New York City. I'm your host, Josh Field.
This is like knockoff This American Life kind of thing? Like slice of life anecdotes from people around town?
This American what?
This American Life. You know, it's NPR. It's, what's his name? The super Jewish guy. What's his name? The host?
Ira Glass.
Ira Glass. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, well, I guess maybe not necessarily. We've got somebody on the phone here we're going to be talking to.
I'm gonna move my mic out of the way. I don't want
Oh, I think we're going to be talking maybe to Ira? I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Do we have Ira?
Okay.
They sound like really Jewish.
Okay.
Very sort of nebbishy, nasally. We're going to get Ira Glass on the phone. Hold on, we got to get the connection right.
Do you know who I'm standing in front of right now? Do you know how fucking big this is for me?
Well, that's the interesting thing about it, isn't it? Is that I have no idea. So
I waited in fucking line. I talked to these fucking mouth breathers.
Really?
These fucking, I've been waiting to talk to Jonks. I hurt my leg in a car crash and I want to get the leg healed. There was this same fucking shit day after day. I'm waiting for my one-on-one with Jonks, and so he's sitting here right here. He is already pissed off. He barely gave me the plosives test, and so now I'm talking to you. Can I just have 15 fucking minutes? Just 15 fucking minutes, Ira.
I think so. I would love to give you that. I really would, but you need to know what you're getting into with, rocks and various, indigenous cultures and wishes. And, I just think if you could back off my turf a little bit.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what I'm getting into. Can you tell me what I'm getting into? Fucking, I'm a professional. Rainy Day in New York is the number 17 specialty podcast on Stitcher Premium, which does have users still. They emphasize that in the advertising. I know what I'm fucking doing.
I tried to unsubscribe from Stitcher a couple of weeks ago, and they said that I had to do it through like the web browser because that's how I originally signed up, but then I couldn't because I got it through the Play Store.
You can do it through the web browser. It's if you do it on Safari, it works better than Chrome. You'll get the pop-up. You just enable the pop-ups, but you will get the chance for a 30-day extension if you do quit. So
That's
I'm
correct,
just putting
yeah.
that out there. Yeah.
I don't want that anymore. I just subscribed so that I could listen to Freedom and the Gino Lombardo show, and now Freedom is, I think, like you can get it for free in other places, so I don't need that anymore.
Says Ackerman didn't want the extra 32 cents. Sounds like him.
Well, podcasting's a bloodbath.
It's don't we know it, Ira? I'll give
Yeah.
you that. I'll give you this. Look, Ira, I came on too strong.
Yeah, I would say so.
I am. Things aren't going well.
Yeah.
Things are going really fucking.
I've
bad.
been there. I've been. I interviewed Jonks.
Things are going really fucking
Yeah.
bad. I ripped the copper wiring out of the walls of the studio because I needed to pay the electricity bill so my account wouldn't go into overdraft again.
Right.
Doris at the credit union knows me by voice at this point. I
Yeah.
call in and I say, "Hey, I got the $30 overcharge. Can I just get?" Yeah, we got you.
Right.
We got you, Glenn. She says she knows that it's me calling. So this one-on-one with Jonks to talk about wish granting.
Yeah.
This could turn everything around, Ira. So I'm just asking you, please, just 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
You got 15.
Get off the turf. You can do because you got that cereal money. You can
Yeah.
retire forever. You got.
I
that.
have 15 cars.
You have 15 cars. You have the cereal yacht. When you honk the horn, it actually honks as the like the theme song from Cereal.
Yeah. Me and Sarah drink all of the champagne on that boat. Look, you got 15 minutes, okay?
Thank you, Ira. Thank you.
Please.
I
And hey,
thank you. I
this
love you.
this comes direct from NPR. Don't fuck it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna fucking.
Whoa! Whoa!
Fuck.
What the fuck? Let's get rid of that phone booth. You guys didn't see that. Anyway,
The
folks.
first thing you notice at the top of the mountain is it really is an amazing view from here.
Wait, are we just jumping right back into
Almost see it
podcast?
right back all the way to New York City. Today's episode is brought to you by Casper Mattress. Folks, you spend a third of your life asleep, so why not spend it as comfortable as possible? Casper Mattress comes in all sizes. It comes in all sizes. You have memory foam.
Alright, I hate to cut you off, but we're gonna kill your ass. We gotta kill your ass, sorry.
I'm about.
Well, Glenn, it appears that one of our council members has decided that they didn't want to hear your Casper mattress read, and so they've decided to kill you.
It's I do struggle with the ad read sometimes. I believe that commerce and journalism should be separate, and I find the marriage of the two morally dubious. But that's fair. That's on me.
Well, thankfully for you, Glenn, you now have a chance to convince the council that they made a mistake and to donate $10 to spare your life and hear your wish, which I don't think we ever actually got to.
Well, the wish was kind of, to tell me something you've never told anybody else.
Ah, get the big scoop.
Exactly. But I'll make my case, folks. Podcasting's the future. I know it seems like we've been saying podcasting's the future for 10, 15 years now, but it's really ramping up, guys. There's more money in podcasting than ever. More famous people than ever are doing it. Did you see that Max has like the Jason Bateman, Will Arnett like podcast as a
Smartless.
show? Smartless.
Yeah.
You can watch a streaming show of a podcast on your smart device. Like, we're in a whole new frontier, folks. And even though A Rainy Day in New York, which came up before the movie did, isn't the biggest name in journalism, don't you think that the smaller names in journalism can be the ones who find those big stories? And me, Glenn, at the front of it, getting the big scoops, finding things out for you. I'm not asking for money. I mean, money is cool. If you go to Casper Mattress, use the promo code Rainy Day in New York to get 30% off your first
Careful,
order.
Glenn.
But I'm asking for just one more chance. Because journalism podcasting future, consolidation, SEO, pivot to video. At the end of the day, we're just people having a conversation.
Well, Glenn, it was a valiant effort, but it appears you were not able to persuade the council to donate $10 and save your life. And therefore, it is now time for me to eat your ass and the rest of you. Any last words?
Really wish I hadn't spent so much time fucking talking to the people in line behind me. It's just a whole lot of like, oh, this is American life? Huh? I loved. Yeah, do you think Adnan's innocent or guilty? Why are we turning someone died and we turned it into like a fucking like question. We keep doing this. Who was the girl that died in the park? Who was the girl that died in the park?
That guy tasted stale. I'm not really sure how else to describe it. Just kind of like past its prime.
Expired granola.
Yeah, expired granola. Yeah, it tasted like Magic Spoon and Alpha Green or whatever the fuck it's called. Athletic Greens. Yeah, tasted like Athletic Greens. Anyway, folks, my name is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain. People who subscribe to this can sign our guest book, just like this person did. Let's have a look. This is Social Interaction says, you fell victim to one of the classic blunders, the most famous of which is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Wow. That is from The Godfather. Sort of a cryptic message to leave in the guest book. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much. This is Social Interaction for your message. If you'd like to be like This is Social Interaction or any of the other members of the council who have signed our guest book tonight, go ahead and subscribe. We're over a third of the way there to hitting our goal. A mere 9 subscriptions left, and we'll blast into outer space to talk to the stars, to wish upon them, in fact. But anyway, folks, we've got another traveler, it seems, who is now making their way up my mountain. I think I see them coming right now.
Oh, did someone call a doctor?
I'm not sure. Did somebody get injured climbing up the mountain?
Well, there were a few casualties, but not because of me.
Oh, okay. Are they okay?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, well, you're a doctor, right? Aren't you supposed to be helping those people?
Actually, that's kind
Take a couple steps back. Just land right on that mark for me. Thank you.
Actually, that's kind of why I'm here. I'm not actually a doctor. But
okay.
I would like to be one.
You really look like one.
I thought so, too.
I could see how people might have gotten their hopes up. Those people who were like mortally wounded climbing the mountain when they saw a person wearing a white lab coat and wearing a stethoscope walk up.
Well, you know
That must have been awkward for you.
I said, hey, maybe I'll see you on the way down and help you out then.
Oh, well, okay, noble of you to make it up to the mountain and say, I'm gonna wish for the power to cure you on my way down.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I've got some indigestion here.
You're
Pardon me.
You're excused. If I were a doctor, I would be able to tell you why that's happening and maybe be able to prescribe you the right medicine.
Oh, well, that actually is, that could be really great for me. I've been having that issue with burping up legs, I think, pretty much my entire life. All right, so, well, you know, like, I feel like this is a pretty selfless wish to become a doctor, you know, someone who heals people, so...
Yeah, I'm doing it for selfless reasons, not because someone else is a doctor who I'm in competition with, and they're really good at it, and they said, you'll never be a doctor! You'll never be a doctor! But...
And just...
now look where I am.
Magic
Jonks.
microphone. Sorry, this maybe seems silly, but it kind of almost seems like you are in competition with somebody the way you said that. It's a bit of a thou doth protest too much kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, we all doth protest a lot here and there, but Dr. Sam will never have anything on me.
Dr. Sam. And your name was, sorry, I don't know if I caught that.
It's Miss Gloria Gibbons.
Miss Gloria Gibbons. And you've got a...
But it would sound a lot better if it started with Dr. Gloria Gibbons, am I right? It sounded weird without the doctor.
Well,
Everyone
Miss
heard
Simmons,
that.
watch out, we just exploded a phone booth right next to you.
Oh boy.
You're shockingly unfazed by that. Okay, slow reaction time. Maybe we can fix that with the wish. In any event, Mrs. Gibbons, I believe we've got Dr. Sam on the line here, the person you were just talking about, who you said you're totally not jealous of.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it cool this whole time. Dr. Sam, I can't wait to talk to you.
Hold on, we're establishing the connection now. Sometimes it can be difficult up here at the mountaintop.
I'm not surprised he's late.
Yeah, this is Dr. Sam Dane Tibbins.
What do you want?
Oh, that's right, I called you, I forgot. Shit, oh my god, wow. I heard you was on top of a mountain trying to make yourself legitimate. Is that right?
That's correct, and it's going really well.
Pretty sad you can't just do what normal people do and go to University of Phoenix or something.
You know that I tried to do that, and I so far have not been able to pass any tests. So I said, hey, there's another way for me to become a doctor, and I think it is just as noble as you.
Okay, we can beg to differ on that. I was there on 9/11.
Well, maybe when I'm a doctor, there's gonna be a 9/11 too, and I will be there.
Now, when you say 9/11 too, do you mean 9/11 as well, or 9/11 the sequel?
I think I can speak for her on this. I think it's second 9/11 is what they're talking about.
9/11 part 2.
Yeah. My take though is I think we're only good for one of those. I feel like we only got one of them in the tank to get real excited about. I think everything else is gonna be kind of just like a flat soda compared to that.
Well, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I can be a boring doctor. I can hang with the lame people who haven't gone through a 9/11. That's fine with me.
All right. I met Pete Davidson's dad. Right, but okay, I got it. I'm getting a call from that secretary saying I got another call on the line. I gotta go.
Step away from the phone.
Bye, Dr.
Step
Sam.
away from the phone. Step away from the phone.
That fucking guy. Oh, I was there.
Careful,
at
watch out.
9/11.
No, careful, watch out, yeah. It's a giant hole there.
Oh boy.
Sucks up the phone booth.
Oh boy.
We've lost a few people that way. Anyway, Miss Gibbons, it seems that your desire to become a doctor is perhaps not entirely selfless. That there seems to be some sort of competitive relationship you have with this Dr. Sam.
What does it matter? When we say we're selfless, do we really mean it? When the glass is half full, is it really half full? When the glass is full, is it really full? It's all to be thought about in different ways, and I'm thinking about my life in a lot of different ways. And I just think that, yeah, I'll be a really good doctor. And plus, okay, can I adjust my wish? Can I be a really good doctor who's just a little bit better than Dr. Sam? That's all I want. Just to be a little bit better. I don't need to be friggin' Patch Adams.
And that's our guest book. So you're saying you want to be the good doctor?
Yeah, I want to be I don't need to be as good as the good doctor kid. That kid can friggin' beat me at any, what's it called?
Surgery.
Surgery contest.
Right.
But I want to know.
You'll know what all those words mean if you get your wish
Exactly.
granted to become a doctor.
Exactly. It'll all come to me.
Now, one of our council members, Miss Gibbons, asked an interesting question I'd like to pursue. If you're not a doctor now, what is it that you do currently?
I'm a little entrepreneur. I sell these shirts that are bedazzled that say, "Go girl."
I see. Interesting. And that's kind of like being a doctor in a way. Doctor
Yes.
for women who have low self-esteem.
Yes. Or men.
Or men.
I sell to a lot of different people.
Excellent. And so you're hoping to forego the years of training that it takes to become a doctor, as well as the monetary investment, sort of skip all of that
Yes.
and just kind of wish for that
I need
power.
that time for me. I need to figure myself out while I'm a doctor. And if I spend 8 years learning how to be a doctor, like, I might not even want to be a doctor at the end of those 8 years. Like, I just want it now, here and now.
That's a good point. All right, well, council members, are there any other questions for Miss Gibbons that you'd like to know? Anything about her past or about the nature of her wish that would help you decide whether or not to grant this wish? Here's
Is
more
anyone
of a-
on the council sick?
Oh, yeah, perhaps.
Maybe
Perhaps.
that-
Oh, well, here's an interesting question. What type of doctor will you be? Do you want to just be sort of a general practitioner or specialize in something?
All of it. I can't decide. I'm so good at it all. Mostly I want to do surgery stuff. I want to get in there. Right now I've been doing some surgeries just at home.
Oh, okay. That's a big knife. You said you've just been doing some surgeries casually at home.
Just like a little practice here and there, because I feel it in my bones that I'm a soon-to-be doctor. So yeah, I'll just which is another reason why I really need this, because someone at home maybe took one too many of these to the kidney.
Who was that?
My friend Joseph.
Oh, you've been practicing surgery on your friend Joseph.
Yes, and he's holding up like a champ. Aren't you, Joseph?
Oh, I think I see someone coming up the mountain
I'm so
behind
sorry to
you.
interrupt. You dropped this in the outside the restroom.
Oh, no!
Is that a human heart? Oh, God.
Joseph's heart! I thought I kept it on
You brought
ice.
that?
Well, I kept it as kind of like a reminder of things that need to happen really quickly.
We found it inside a big gulp thing filled with ice.
Listen, it was there. It was available. The Big Gulp thing is Joey's favorite drink, so I thought maybe if I put it in the Big Gulp thing, it would all be fine. And because of the shared value that is added to it, it would last longer, but apparently not. So maybe I need to adjust this wish a little bit. Okay, can I be a doctor who can somehow save my best friend Joseph's life?
Got it. So your specialty will be in Joseph.
Yes.
Joseph studies.
I need to adjust it. Yes, I promised Joseph something really special if he did this for me, and I need to be able to save his life. Yes.
Do you still need to be better than Dr. Sam, or is that...
If it's out the window. Out the window.
All right. Your
Fuck
wish
you,
now,
Dr. Sam.
Your wish now is to become a Josephologist.
That's right.
Very well, Miss Gibbons. The council will now vote to determine your fate. If you'd like to make any closing statements now to convince them to vote in your favor, now is the time.
Joey is really good at throwing rocks. He really just skips them right down the river, and you would never see a river look like that if you didn't know Joey. Let me tell you. Oh, he also has this really good fish story that he needs to be alive for to tell correctly. So trust me, Joey is a cool guy that I should be a doctor for. But also other Josephs, Joeys, whatever. There's a lot of people named Joey. I'm sure there's some people down the rocks who will change their name to Joey just to be worked on by me.
It's an interesting theory, yeah. Perhaps this will create some sort of cottage industry of people changing their names to Joseph to get free healthcare.
Yes.
I know that Peter guy sure could have used it. He had terrible healthcare. Well,
Oh boy.
it seems it was a runaway here for you, Gail. The council has voted and they've decided to grant your wish to become an expert in Joseph.
Joseph, I'm coming for you.
Now we're going to say the magic words, and you will be imbued with all of the knowledge required to cure your friend Joseph. Here we go. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks.
Woo, I can feel
Wibbity
it.
wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Congratulations, you are now imbued with all of the knowledge of a medical degree. Give us an example, say some cool medical shit.
The doctors are in.
Exactly. Perfect.
Legit.
It worked perfectly. All right, well, congratulations, you can now go and cure your best friend.
Here I go to cure you, Joey.
The doctors are in, folks. We did it. Another medical miracle, thanks to you, the council members. If you're
America
just...
has great health care.
That's right.
So true.
So true, bestie. In any event, folks, my name is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers come from far and wide to have their wishes granted, but it's up to you, our council members at home, to decide if those wishes are granted, just like Miss Gibbons, or should I say, Dr. Gibbons, who just had her wish granted to become an expert in all of the medical needs of her friend Joseph. But of course, not all travelers are so lucky, and if one has bad vibes, you, the council, can decide to kill them with my mouth for $5. I will eat them, blood, bones, ass, and all. And it looks like we're still only 9 subscriptions away from hitting our goal. Come on, folks. We got, what, 4 minutes left to hit it before the hour? Where's that anonymous guy who comes in here and drops like 5 at a time?
Let's try to hit our goal tonight, huh?
Oh my god, we've got... Who's this?
Let's try to hit that goal.
Oh,
Hi.
shit.
Hello, Jonks. Hi.
Hello, traveler.
My name's Brody Cummingham.
Brody Cummingham?
Brody Cummingham.
Brody Cummingham.
Uh-huh.
What is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain?
Well, are you familiar with the work of Yukio Mishima?
I can't say that I am, Brody.
He was a Japanese man who was upset that... Am I in trouble?
Nope, that was
Okay.
not a $5 donation. Luckily for you. I fight for them.
He was a Japanese man who was very upset that he couldn't go to war in like a cool way after World War II. And so he and a bunch of guys that wanted to fuck him occupied like a Japanese, like, political building. And then he killed himself.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing that with, me and 3 guys that I met in undergrad. We're occupying the Springdale, Ohio Dave & Buster's.
You guys are living in a Dave & Buster's to what end? I guess
Oh,
we'll never know.
no! Come on.
I guess we won't be able to find out. Roll the bumper.
Oh, man.
Well,
They call me White Mishima.
they call you... Alright, glad we got that one out before I
Yukio
killed you.
Mishinima, they called me.
Alright, listen,
Are we
guy.
sure we don't want to give me another chance? There's so
Well,
much more to say.
You know what? It does seem like there's a rich backstory here to explore, but it's ultimately not up to me. It's up to our council. So
Can I
I'll
at least
now
say? Can
give
I
you
at
the
least?
floor.
Can I at least say what my wish would have been?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So like, the reason we're occupying the Springdale Dave & Buster's is because young men can't become real men until they go to real war, and right now we're just playing war with toys, drones. And so we're trying to like send young men in America to a real war where we can get blood in our hands and kind of man up. And my wish is for Joe Biden to have big honkers.
Okay. I feel like I sort of lost you at that last point there. I was, to be honest, I wasn't fully with you at any point during that, but you said your wish is to give Joe Biden huge knockers.
I guess if people want to know how that works, they'd probably have to give us $10.
You want $10 from the council so that you can explain why your wish is to give Joe Biden a huge
When
rack.
I'm ready to go to war too, I have these 2 tactical
You've got
knives.
2 giant knives.
You want to
All
see
right.
me use them?
Well,
$10.
it's a compelling argument, but it seems that our council has not been persuaded by your pleas to survive, and so unfortunately, it seems now that it's time for me to eat you, blood, bones, and all. However, I'll give you an opportunity now to say some last words.
In this scenario, Joe Biden would be kind of like Helen of Troy. Like he'd be at the UN and across the room.
My goodness, shut the fuck up, shut up. Go back to the ward. Well, Mr. Cunningham, it appears that you've got one council member on your side in the form of Taxman.
Have you heard this song, White Iverson?
Yeah. Why?
White Mishima.
Okay.
White Mishima.
Right. All right. So I guess now that we've got some time here, and I will remind the council that for $15 you can re-kill him. I guess maybe you just sort of walk me through the logic of your plan, wherein Joe Biden will have huge tits, and that will somehow
Start a war?
start a war for you to, I guess, go become a man.
Let me paint a picture for you. It's the United Nations. It's like a climate change summit or some stupid shit like that. And they're all together. And Joe Biden is giving a speech in the front of the room. And he's got 2 double D. He's got just an absolute, he's racked the fuck up.
Yeah, he's got double
He's
mommy
racked the
milkers.
fuck up. He's like, yeah, he's got big mommy milkers. And for, okay. Climate change is fake, I agree. And so they're across the room, Vladimir Putin makes eyes with him. And they're already like undressing each other just visually with their eyes. But like China can't accept a union between Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin. It'd be too powerful for them to overcome. And so China would then engage in a protracted land war against the United States on the border of Mexico, who would be an ally of theirs. Does that make sense?
Okay, it's sort of a roundabout way of achieving your goal.
Okay, how would you do it then?
I guess I would just say I
You
wish
fucking
for
idiot.
a war between the United States and really anybody else for me to participate in, or even skip the war and just say I wish that I had sort of the hardened experience of going to war without actually having to do it.
So I guess you just hate, I don't know, you don't, like you find women's bodies disgusting, Jonks?
I don't
Is
know.
that what it
That
is?
seems like a bit of a reach. But I will say, regardless of whether or not we grant your wish to give Joe Biden 2 huge mommy milkers, we are going to be giving you this bonus wish. It's Thomas the Tank Engine, and he's got
the Tank Rantula.
She's got, well, he's got
a tank,
6.
He's a Thomas the Tank Rantula.
He's a Thomas the Tank Insect, I think.
Tank Rantula.
That's only
Jonks,
6 legs.
Jonks, I nailed it.
No, because
Jonks, I did good.
No, a tarantula would have 8 legs.
It's got more than 2 legs.
No, that would be an insect
No.
has 6
Hey,
legs.
shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Tarantula has 8.
Okay, it's like kind of a stretch, but it's way less of a stretch pun-wise. Thomas the Pete is pretty good, Grass Dragon.
Well, that's even further away from the number of legs.
Look, we don't need to get into the weeds. I still think you just have an aversion to the female form, which is unfortunate. Okay, we can get that off the screen. But here's, at the end of the day, Jonks, it's all very simple, okay? It's like, it's the Hilton Garden Inn in Los Angeles, where an illicit tryst is taking place between Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin. They've arrived separately so as to not raise suspicion. They arrive up in their room, and Joe says, "Let's order some room service, let's dine in." And Putin kind of stares out the window and says under his breath, "You never want anyone to see us together." And Joe Biden says, "It's not about you, it's about the people, it's about your people." And he starts massaging his shoulders, and then his right hand works its way up Vladimir's neck and starts to kind of play with his earlobe a little bit. Just to kind of like, just a little bit of this on the meat of it. You know, the meat of the earlobe, Jonks? Just kind of right there.
What? Sorry, I was zoning out.
That's fine.
Are you still talking?
Right hand, earlobe, left hand, vanilla ice cream cone right up to the mouth. Putin can't help it. He's trying to be strong, but he gives it a little lick and starts to giggle a little bit. Joe sees that he's breaking down his barriers, and so he gets a little bit of it on his nose. He turns him around and starts to lick it off of Vladimir's nose. He does a little kiss on the nose, a little peck.
All right, let's get that poll up.
Why Mishima?
To decide whether or not
Why Mishima?
Mr. Cunningham is going to have his wish granted to give Joe Biden a huge set of titties, which will start a war with Russia that he can then fight in.
No, No, he starts a war with China.
Sorry, a war with China. Does it really matter? It's like the point is not who the war is with. It's just that you can go fight in it to become a man.
It
right?
doesn't
That
make
was the whole
sense.
point?
It's like, you know, in the same way that Helen of Troy was probably racked up and started a war because she was so gosh darn attractive and hot.
Yeah.
It'd be similar, like, but with the senator from Delaware.
All right. Well, just a reminder to the council that you can vote no in these. It
Why
seems like
mission
every
no?
time we do one of these, the wish is granted. It is an option to not grant the wish if you think that the wish is particularly ill-founded, illogical, immoral,
This is me doing
dumb as shit.
This is me doing some work against a Chinese soldier, a foot soldier on the border of Mexico, right in front of what was a maquiladora.
Oh,
No!
wow. Coming in under the wire, close the poll, doesn't count.
As long as my wish comes true, then I'm exactly yes.
Nope.
Okay, it's perfect.
Nope, doesn't count.
All right.
Doesn't
cut away.
count.
Cut away.
Cut to the bumper.
Just like White Mishima, okay? Here we go. I got my wish. It doesn't fucking matter what I do now.
Wish is not being granted.
Jonks, can I say one last thing?
You can say anything you'd like to convince the council to pay $20 and spare your life.
It's a Sonic drive-through. It's a hot weekday night on a summer. Some kids are there milling around, including the employees. Just a young, sort of like full of life 17-year-old on roller skates, and they kind of skate by the car, and we kind of pan. We kind of do like a light push into a blacked out Escalade. and inside is the most buxom former vice president you've ever seen in your life. And he's wearing Groucho Marx glasses, and Vladimir Putin's also wearing Groucho Marx glasses. And Vladimir looks at him kind of mid-bite on a Sonic dog, and he says, "I just don't understand why we need to hide." And then Joe looks at him and says, "Oh, there's an elephant in my pajamas. How'd it get in here?"
Now, to me,
He kind of doesn't stick the landing on the joke, but Vladimir knows that's what he's like and just loves him anyway. So they both take their glasses off, and they kind of lean in. And then suddenly, Joe's big fucking ugly German
God
Shepherd
damn
pops
it, son of a bitch, you motherfucker. All right, get the poll up again.
Fear for me in your life is pain.
Vote.
Wait, no, I already got it.
Time
the wish
to vote.
already came
No,
true.
we got to do a revote because
What?
the last sacrifice canceled out the vote, and I'm just gonna remind everybody,
Damn it.
2 is an option.
No.
It's like election night all over again.
Hanging chads.
Oh boy, this is a
I
close
have
one.
a guy who's working with me at the Springdale
Closest one
Dave and
we've had
Buster's
so
who's
far.
gonna become a hanging Chad in a minute if this wish doesn't come true. We're all gonna be hanging Chads.
I guess
in a
also
sense.
worth reminding you that for $25 we'll kill him again.
You know they got a fucking new Top Gun arcade game at the Dave and Buster's?
Yep.
It's like a 3D thing.
Yep.
And like, you know, you can say what you want about the military-industrial complex, which I love, but there's something about Tom Cruise's performance that elides easy criticism. For a man of a certain age.
All right, close the poll. We
Which I
see
feel
where this is
myself to be.
going.
Okay, all right, now I'm done.
Unfortunately,
Who will be my second?
we are going to grant your wish,
Who will be my second?
Cummingham, to give Joe Biden
Someone
huge
must be
boobs.
my second.
I'll do it.
I'm not giving up my place in line, man.
All right, cut away.
Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Wasn't the whole point of this that he'd go and fight in the war? Did I misunderstand the wish?
Bigger than just one man. It's about a generation of young men who can't feel and
You're
become
dead.
real men. Because
You're
I'm
dead.
slowly them bleeding out.
You're
I
dead.
didn't have a second.
Let's show the wish. All right,
Let's go.
we got it.
All right.
Yep.
Go Brandon.
All right, wish granted.
All right.
Wish granted, we did it. Get this guy out of here. Alright. Now, if that's not worth 8 subscriptions to help us hit the goal, I don't know what is. Folks, my name is Jonks. There it is. Hell fucking yeah. Hero, J Nels. Hero. Thank you. Thank you, J Nels, and thank you everybody else who subscribed so far tonight. We are now a mere, I don't know how many because we gotta go back to the wide. But we're really close. Look at that, we're only 3 away. We're only 3 away from hitting our goal, folks. There it is! Jonah Spaz! Alright, I don't know. Okay, alright. Alright, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Anyway, folks, we did it. We hit the goddamn goal. Let's fucking go. We're gonna be blasting off into outer space to wish upon some stars, and I'll see you back here after that.
Lift off in 3, 2, 1.
What's up with it? I'm Banksy. I've decided to stop hiding my face and whatnot. There's no fucking need for the anonymity anymore. So I put on the Mario hat because Mario's tired. He's got the grey hairs, see him. He's got the GameCube around his neck. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be answering questions. Looks just like I imagined. Yeah, it's fucking kind of any face you want it to be. Talk to Banksy for 90 seconds. That's what I fucking came here to do. Hi Banksy, can I get a self-destructing picture? Okay, sure, I'll FedEx it to you and the truck's gonna blow up in front of your house. I wish you would cut the stash, I wish you'd cut the shit, Jonas Spaz. How about you fucking do that for me? Can you sign my original art? I don't have a fucking signature, I do a Y because it's past the X. Banksy, crew socks or ankle socks? No socks, only shoeless. Get that hat from Mario. Fucking Mario's a symbol of the capitalist rot, isn't it? Banksy, is exited through the gift shop for real, or is a prank you made with Shepard Fairey? Can you autograph the entire side of my house? I just said, you want a big fucking Y on the side of your house. You want your neighbors to find why the fucking Y is on the side of your house. Art? Maybe. Banksy, why? Exactly. Banksy, ever confused scat and chocolate? So we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Banksy, you have any ATMZ locations? I am still on the blockchain. I do think there is life left in the NFT world, but that's a separate conversation. Israel or Palestine, also Pepsi or Coke? Yes and no. Banksy, where'd you get your fun name from? Me mums went to a Banks one time and gave me $10. All right.
Hello, it's me, Gordon Ramsay. Wonderful to have you all here tonight. Do I read the screen and give advice to each of these things?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Your granting wishes.
Dollars, not pounds. Yes, you must use pounds. They're more wonderful and crisp. Where's the lamb sauce? I don't fucking know! Gordon, do you love my food or dislike it? I love it. I love it in every single way. It's wonderful. It's pristine. It's accurate. Is your food better than Banksy's art? I don't think it's fair to compare. Hey Gordon, what's your opinion of Bar Rescue? There are shite things and then there are awful things. That show is both. I've been waiting 50 minutes. Where's my burger? That is a question, not for me, but for the maitre d'. Gordon, I love you, like you love my food and Biden loves Putin in that fan fiction. I think if you add a tasteful pair of breasts to Biden, you maximize every single sexual position possible in the Oval Office. Thoughts on Bobby Flay? Wonderful man, perfect show host, absolute delight to spend an evening in Cabo with. Do you think that Jonks should eat people's ass first? I think what you do nice is you take an ass and you fillet it. With a nice reduction of jus, you can get both an ass and a cheeky meal. Am I an idiot sandwich? Yes, you are. I wish for Joe Biden to get breast reduction surgery. What you can do is grow the breasts onto Biden, then slightly butterfly cut the breasts off, pan-sear them, then you've got a wonderful breast reduction.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. I'm here to answer your wishes. I am Sonic. Okay, I'm parked at a meter, so let's go ahead and Coraline, no. Sanic, yeah. How many chili dogs? 200 is what I ate before I had to go to the hospital last time. Fuck Mario. That's right. Remember, Genesis is what Nintendo isn't. How's your relationship with Dr. Eggman these days? It's great. It's really, honestly great. We love picnicking. Do you fuck Tails? No. No, and I would appreciate if people did stop drawing that. Sonic, have you seen the fan art? Yes, and I do go to church, but, holidays. Is Tails useful in any way? Of course he is. Of course he is. I make him pick me up when I'm drunk at the bars. How's Amy? She's fine. Probably. I don't know. Go ask her hammer. Ben Schwartz, Jaleel White, or Tim Robinson. Wow, what an incredible specific question about renderings of me in film. Let's go with Jaleel, obviously. Have you met Sonichu? Yes. Normal person. Really cool people. Are you and Knuckles still in touch? Yeah, we're still in touch. I'm implying I have sex with everyone from the Sonic universe. Except for Big the Cat. He is dead. Sonic, what do your feet smell like? Actually, that's what my Patreon is about. So, all tier 3 subscribers actually will get these scratch and sniff cards. Am I done? Great. I might get a ticket. Gotta go fast.
Hi, I'm the good doctor from the show, but I'm neurotypical. I'm still an asshole because that had nothing to do with my condition on the show. So get ready for that. Are you a surgeon? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, good Lord, I don't believe in that God stuff. That's silly. That's not as fanciful. And I would offend you if you said, "Oh, I've been praying." Fuck you. So House, yeah, kind of, but young and kind of hot with it. Kind of fuck. He looks like he could fuck. Looks like he could have a good time with him. And I mean, Hugh Laurie too. I guess he's fuckable, but not in like the cute boy band way that I am. What's your secret to being neurotypical? Well, if you asked me, my character on the show, it's being a sort of white, cisgender, heterosexual man who's doing very well for himself and isn't suspicious at all, like in that clip where I chide someone for no fucking reason other than the fact that they look different from me. Isn't that fucked up? Wasn't that a fucked up clip to see on Twitter? Anyway. Have I ever looked at a lost star and cried, yeah, you talking about Dr. Han? Yeah, I have a problem with Dr. Han. I keep slashing his tires. And he keeps getting them reinflated, and every time he comes up to me and he's like, hey, I want to be nice to you because you seem like you're really stressed out all the time, but we looked at the security cameras and you're the one slashing my tires, and I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I laughed in private about it. Do I know Dr. Sam? Oh yeah, oh my God, what a mess. Yeah, that's from earlier. That's from earlier, an earlier part of the show. That's funny. I forgot about it.
Welcome back. How was your trip to the stars? Okay, cool. Hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, folks, if you're just joining us, that was Outer Space. Yes, thank you to all of our subscribers who helped us reach our goal. We're now only 14 subscriptions away from doing it all over again. Thank you to, I forgot your name, but someone subscribed recently. What was that person's name?
Funny Bunny 046.
Funny Bunny 046. Thank you for starting the next chain here. 14 subscriptions away. We'll go back into outer space. But if you're just joining us, or if you joined while we were in outer space, my name is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers come from far and wide to visit my mountaintop domain, hoping that their greatest desires will be realized by my wish-granting powers. But of course, it's not up to me to grant those wishes. It's up to you. Yes, you, our council members in the chat. Yep. You will vote to determine whether or not they are worthy of having their wishes granted. So far tonight, a few travelers have come and met a quick demise after a council member donated to have their bodies sacrificed to my mouth. But other travelers were fortunate enough to have their wishes granted. We turned one guy into a bird. Anyway, folks, that's basically the gist of it. There's some sound alerts and stuff too. Oh, also, did we ever get any new guest book entries? I know we got a handful of subs towards the end there. Any new?
We're shaking our heads back here.
It kind of happened so quick because we
Okay.
were soccer chanting and stuff.
Got it, right.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Add us if they want to let us know about it.
Alright, if you subscribed anytime and you haven't already entered something in the guest book and you would like to, go ahead. Let's look at the guest book anyway, real quick.
That's Jonas, Spaz, and J-Nails123.
J-Nails, Jonah, and who's that last person again? Funny Bunny. And Funny Bunny. If you'd like to enter a message in the guest book and join these heroes, go ahead and do that. We'll put it in the book and we'll read it on stream. And that goes for anybody else who wants to subscribe tonight. Go ahead, subscribe, let us know what you want to put in the book. Alright, I think I see another traveler making their way up the mountain.
Well, Jonks!
Oh my goodness. Fuck, is this another cop?
Name's Jonas Hunger Games the Sixth. I'm here from the future.
Jonas Hunger Games the Fifth.
That's right.
From the future. Oh my, wait a minute, your Captain Hunger Games is what? Great. grandson?
Well, it looks like someone did a
great,
23andMe, huh? Look, I came back to take revenge on you.
God damn it.
But
My God.
while I was coming up the mountain, I took a bus. And on that bus was something I had never seen called Chef's Table on Netflix. And now I would like from you my own episode of Chef's Table.
Your wish is to have... Now, when you say your own... I'm not familiar with the program. Can you give me sort of a quick log line or synopsis of Chef's Table?
The show details the beautiful world of extravagant auteurs in the food world. I do not know how to even boil water, but the fame and the sexual prowess that it commands from viewers is what I seek.
What's that on your head? On your face there?
My third eye was blinded in action.
Okay. So you have a third eye, and that's an eye patch covering the third eye.
And I have a tattoo that says Memento to remind me to watch the movie.
Okay. That is a what? Wow,
Yeah.
that movie's got to be really old for you, because you're 5 generations into the future,
To
right?
us, Memento is to you as is Shakespeare.
Wow.
But you slayed my man.
Oh my God! Wait, so is the entire Nolan canon like all of Shakespeare? You know, like Memento is like King Lear, and like Inception is what, like Twelfth
Imagine,
Night
you
or
know how
something?
difficult it is to learn iambic pentameter?
Yeah.
That you have to, every kid, by law, has to understand tenet.
Wow. That sounds like a
By
nightmare.
law.
All right, well, I guess your name is also Mr. Hunger Games.
Jonas Hunger Games, the 6th.
So, Jonas Hunger Games, your wish is to have your own episode of Chef's Table, but you don't know how to cook.
Yes.
So, I guess my follow-up here is, do you want your episode to just be about you and you just like, don't know how to cook, but it's still a regular episode other than that? Or do you want to actually be good at cooking
Yes.
and you get an episode
This
of Chef's
one.
Table? The latter.
Yes.
You want to actually be very talented at cooking and have an episode of Chef's Table.
Because I realize that my time machine, it is broken. So I am trapped here. So I would like
Is that
to
a
be
big
famous.
wrench?
Yes.
You would have thought that 5 generations into the future, you'd have a better tool to fix your time machine than a big rusty wrench.
Hey, forgive me for being rude, but don't you still wipe your ass with paper in this timeline?
Yes. Well, some of us have bidets, but
we have bidets.
You've got bidets
Everywhere, by law.
Oh, it's illegal not to have a bidet?
It's illegal to not have a bidet.
And the Joker is their puck.
Wow.
Yes.
This is really fucked up.
That's true.
Well, all right.
Glass. No. Wrong person. Todd Phillips.
Wow, Todd Glass directing the Joker would be awesome, though. I'd
In
love
the
to see
future,
that.
Todd Glass is as to you as the Dalai Lama is.
That checks out. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yes.
All right.
Great. You guys are doing well.
Okay.
We are
so,
at war.
Wait, what's the war? What's going on in the future? Why do you have that huge gun?
We're from the future.
Okay, but what's the war? What is it like? Is it like Terminator, where it's against the machines or something?
Many years ago, the U.S. went to war with someone.
Oh, wait a minute.
And
You guys
there was
went
a retaliation.
with China. Wait a minute. Is this
the
because
Chinese.
Is this because of Joe Biden's huge tits?
Every morning, we drink a glass of milk in honor of the wonderful mammary glands of the beautiful Joe Biden.
Oh my God! It's all connected. We've destroyed the
It
timeline.
all makes sense.
All right, Mr. Hunger Games. So your wish is not to end this what appears to be a multi-generational war between the U.S. and China, but in
No.
fact to have your own episode of Chef's Table.
No, yes, yeah.
That's also interesting that Chef's Table managed to have a staying power of multi-generational.
No, I saw it on the bus here.
Oh, so you came back and okay. So here's another question.
There was a man named Hector with a MacBook Pro. And
Yeah,
I
I was wondering that because I was like, buses aren't usually like even planes don't have TVs on them anymore. You kind of have to just like watch it on your phone.
Hector wowed me with something called a hotspot.
I see. So is your wish to take Chef's Table back to your time and have an episode then?
No, I want to be a famous chef here.
I see.
This world is much better than the one I came from.
Got it. So you want to stay in 2023 and be a celebrity chef?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I mean, I can't fault you for that. It does seem way more chill than a perpetual war with China in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like we pretty much get the whole gist of your vibe. Council, do we have any questions for Mr. Hunger Games or Hunger Games? Is there anything else you want to tell us?
In the future, Highlight is king.
Highlight? What? That's a sport?
Yeah.
Is that the one? What am I thinking? I'm not. Yeah. Wait. That's. Oh wait. That's like foot.
It's if your arm was the lacrosse machine.
Oh yes. It's the big. It's like those things that kids use at the beach to dig sand, but it's like to throw a ball.
It's part of a big subplot in Mad Men season 3. Really good.
Interesting.
I think that's why I know about it.
Well, listen. We've got some more questions for you here, Mr. Hunger Games, but I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that you just received a bonus wish from This Is Social Interaction. Let's see what you've won. Congratulations, it's a beautiful piece of artwork for your home, featuring Christian Sonic. Yes, imagine your favorite characters from the Sonic franchise, but imagine they were saved. Now you can with this beautiful piece of religious artwork for your home. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so we had a question here. Here's an interesting question. Since Christopher Nolan is your guy's Shakespeare, and presumably he went on to continue making movies, what movie did he make after Oppenheimer? That's the one that's coming out this year. But what comes out after that?
After Oppenheimer comes a film so intense, so confusing, and so controversial. It's called The Three Stooges.
He did his own Three Stooges?
Yes.
Wow.
But all one man.
Oh, I can see why that would be really confusing and controversial.
Yes.
So it's, what do they have, like split personality syndrome or something?
No one knows.
Wow. I can see why that would be studied for generations, trying to uncover what the fuck happened there.
And the biggest thing,
Yeah?
it's not funny.
Wow. It's a dramatic one-man Three Stooges.
Imagine you hire the Three Stooges to fix your fridge, and they do it wrong, but they suffer the consequences in a dramatic fashion, and you have no idea who any of them are or what year it is.
Wow.
This is our Shakespeare.
Man, Oppenheimer must really pop off for him to be that one for me.
I don't mean to spoil it, but in Nolan's Oppenheimer, they don't drop the bomb.
Oh shit. Spoiler alert, Council.
Is Hoyt Van Hoytema still shooting him? Still a cinematographer?
Yes.
Cool.
Wow. All right, we're learning a lot. To avoid any more spoilers, I think, we had another question here from This Is Social Interaction who wants to hear a little bit more about your dream of being a celebrity chef. I guess maybe, like, what would be your signature dish? You know, like how everybody, you know, Ramsay's got those, like, what are they, the
French fries.
The beef Wellington.
Yeah, the beef Wellington. That's like in every episode of Hell's Kitchen. And the scallops. Yes. You've burnt the scallops. So what would be your signature dish?
I would take squids out of the ocean, and I would batter them and fry them and make calamari.
Calamari,
But I would
okay.
make it sweet.
Sweet calamari.
Sweet calamari.
That sounds not too bad, I guess.
And I would make squid churros.
Okay, so they'd be So they'd be fried in sort of like a cinnamon sugar kind
And
of
I
thing.
would make squid ramen, but where the noodles are the tentacles.
Interesting.
I don't know how to cook.
Right, I guess that was part of the whole premise here is that you don't actually know. All right. All right, well, I feel like we pretty much get your whole vibe, Mr. Hunger Games, and so I feel prepared now to bring it to the council to vote. If you have any closing remarks you'd like to say to convince the council one way or another, now is your chance.
You killed my great-grandfather!
Whoa. Hunger Games, whoa. Come on, man. I'm about to grant your wish here.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't shoot the hand that feeds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sorry, it's hard. I was really hell-bent on the mission.
Right.
And then I saw Chef's Table, and I've been sidetracked since.
All right, well, the power of quality unscripted TV.
Do you know who Francis Mallman is? The
Remind
Argentinian
me.
chef who just seemingly has a child with some woman that he sees once a year?
Interesting. No.
That's what I want.
You want to have what, like a second family or something?
I want to have a family, but no responsibility.
All right.
Amen.
Let's get that poll up. Okay, we're gonna...
Do you still wear diapers in the future?
You bet your ass we do. But for
Why do
decades,
you guys-
millennia, we were taunted.
So you guys have toilets with bidets, but you all wear diapers?
Yup.
Interesting. All right, well...
What about that doesn't make any sense?
I guess you probably want a bidet to clean your asshole after you've filled your diaper with poop, so I suppose that makes sense. I feel like I'd probably just want to take a whole ass shower if I used a diaper at the end of the day.
That's a setting on the bidet in the future.
The bidet has a shower function? Full body bidet?
Full body blast, yeah.
They kept Michael Caine alive for more Nolan flicks.
And the council's getting really upset with the way that I'm saying bidet. They're all saying it wrong for some reason.
And you
They're
know
saying B-Day like it's short for birthday or something. I think I know how to say bidet. There's a T in it. Sorry, the council doesn't know what they're talking about.
Do you know how...
They think it's birthday.
You know how they...
Yeah, I wash my ass with a birthday.
Yeah.
Real smart. Sorry, what were you saying, Hunger Games?
No, I like nothing.
Ah, we gotta kill you, dude.
Way to go, Jonks.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit, we gotta kill your ass. Shit. Damn, that was a close one, Hunger Games. It really seemed like we were gonna grant your wish. Unfortunately, a council member, Dinsdale Piranha to be exact, if you want to direct your anger towards them, they decided to sacrifice you. So now, it's up to you to plead your case to the council and ask them to spare your life for $10 so that you can achieve your wish of becoming a celebrity chef.
Well, 1,000 years ago, my great-grandfather died right here. So I'm here to make one thing super clear. I don't want no stupid revenge. I just want to be a famous chef. I think there's enough for me to believe.
Got some Sandler vibes a little bit there. Well... Oh yeah, here's a question from one of our council members. Are you a cop?
You bet your ass I.
Okay. I see. That's probably not gonna help with the council. Maybe if you promise to denounce your affiliation with the police, or I guess maybe the police have changed in the year 3023. What do the police do in 1,000 years from now? Are they cool?
If I say what the police do in the future, there's no way I'm coming back from this.
All right. Well, I tried to give you an out there, Hunger Games. So
the future is awful.
Maybe this is a good time to denounce your affiliation with the police.
I denounce my affiliation with the police.
All right, well, we're getting a once a cop, always a cop from the council. Doesn't seem like that really swayed their perspective. Anyway.
Future bacon?
What's that? Carnitas?
Future bacon?
Oh, shit. I got tricked.
Officer Hunger Games, it appears that our council is unpersuaded by your attempt to save your life, and therefore, I will now have to eat you, blood, bones, ass, and all. Do you have any last words?
Well, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I.
Crispy bacon. Yummy. Delicious, sweet, juicy bacon. Future bacon. Folks, thank you for that tasty morsel. And thank you also very much for the follow. Thank you, Bibbly53. And thank you also for signing the guest book. It's come to my attention that we've got another signature, another entry in our guest book. Let's have a look. J. Nell says, watch The Bear Season 2. Alright. Got a plug for The Bear. Oh, and it looks like a very long one here that we're gonna need to scroll up a little bit for me to read. But in a moment, I'll do just that. Funny Bunny says we're gonna need to scroll up just a little bit more for me.
God.
Camera is blocking a good chunk of that.
My God.
Fucking cry about it.
There. We got a bottle.
Alright,
enough for you?
that is just barely enough for me.
God damn it.
Saw you at the Food Lion, Middle River. I almost thought you were too thick to fit in that Honda on Sunday when you were leaving the market. You were about 5'5", you were about 5'5", white female in tights and a green shirt. If anyone reading this knows her, please tell her that my life is on hold until she picks up. Funny Bunny 046. Wow, okay. Got it. So we're doing like misconnections, Craigslist style misconnections here in the Jonks guest book. Hey, if you subscribe, you can write just about whatever you want in this guest book. Oh, sorry, I've got some indigestion here. Pardon me, cop leg. Anyway, folks, if you want to leave a message for a unrequited lover or anything like that, go ahead and subscribe. Let us know what you want to put in the guest book. We'll write it down. We'll show it on stream. And if we somehow manage to get 14 more subscriptions in the next 12 minutes, we'll go back into outer space. Anyway, folks, my name is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain. Blah, blah, blah. People come to have their wishes granted. If you're just tuning in, you gotta catch the fuck up. Because I think I see another traveler making their way up my mountain right now.
Here I am.
There you are. Hello, traveler.
Hi.
What is your name?
I'm Katie Cook, but my friends call me Kitty.
Katie Cook. What is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain today?
Jonks, please call me Kitty. You're my friend.
Oh, okay. That was quick. Very well, Kitty. Kitty, what brings you here?
I'm here because life is running out. The meter is running down, and I have got a lot more to do. So I'm here to see if you would grant me, Miss Kitty Cook, 9 lives.
9 lives. I see, like a cat.
Yes, I want to live with my little princess at home.
Your little... Now, what do you mean when you say your little princess at home?
I mean, she rules and she kills people at her own will.
Oh, wait, what?
No.
You gotta speak on that.
I've got a little kitty cat at home, and she always tells me that, oh, you only have 1 life to live. And I told her, hey, I am about to have 9 lives to live too, but baby.
I see. Well, Kitty, so you say that time is running out. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I stopped counting after 69. It stopped being fun then.
Oh, yes. Very good. Well, you don't look a day over 68, if you don't mind me saying, Kitty.
Oh, thank you, Jonks.
What?
You don't look a day over. How?
She's not gonna fuck you, dude.
128.
Infinite millennia. Kitty,
I don't want to die.
what is it that you would do if you had 9 lives?
Well, with one of them, I know that my husband really wants me dead. So, I think it would be kind of a fun prank to see what happens if he gets me with his hitman and I get shot.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we run that back real quick? You said that your husband wants to murder you?
I am pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that he has this hitman named Greta, and she has me.
You know her name.
I am a good sleuth. I'm not good at a lot of things. Don't put me in a little poker bar, but I will know if someone has a hitman on me.
Well, I would love to learn more about this relationship with your husband, but unfortunately, it's time to die.
Oh no.
Well, Kitty, it appears one of our council members has decided to sacrifice you. And unfortunately, we haven't granted your wish yet, so this would be your only life. It is up to you now to convince the council to spare your life so that you may wish for 9 more.
If I live, then I will be able to feed the person at home, and you know, if I die right now, I won't be able to feed them, and then you're really killing 2 people if you think about it. I don't just have Princess at home, I have another body that needs to be fed.
Now, that's a very cryptic way of describing somebody. Can you maybe elaborate on what this body is, and also maybe tell us a little bit more about why your husband is trying to kill you?
I'm still figuring out about the body. I picked up that body a couple days ago, and I said, hey, I'm gonna get you better soon. And I haven't been able to fulfill that wish. But I thought if you're able to fulfill the 9 lives thing, I would wish for that thing next, to get that person better.
Wow, we got a lot of backstory to uncover here, folks. It would be a real shame if we didn't get to keep talking to Kitty. So I'm gonna give you the floor now to speak for the next, let's say, 30 seconds to try to convince the council to spare your life.
I'm kitty cat. I love being a kitty cat. It rules, and it would really suck if I had to die. Oh, I love being a kitty cat with my best pal, Princess, who's also a kitty cat. And together, we're the Brat Pack.
This is a compelling argument,
Don't
Kitty.
kill me.
Perhaps you could say something to the council like what they would receive from you if you were to be spared. What advantage they may be able to garner.
Well, if one of you guys has a hitman after you, maybe I could act as like a little security blanket for you. And so like I will always walk in front of you because I could take a bullet for you. Hi, I'll do that for free. I got 9 lives. I can lose 1 or 2 of them.
It's an interesting offer. We've got Dong Diggity saying, death!
Oh my gosh.
So that's...
no, it's okay. I need to come. Me and God have something to get going together.
Now,
we have something we started a little while ago that I think we need to finish.
well, that's very cryptic. A lot of very interesting details to your life that I would love to learn more about, Kitty. But it appears that the council has decided your fate. And so, now I will give you a chance to say your final words before you're eaten alive.
Life doesn't always go your way, and even when it does, it doesn't always still go your way. Sometimes it still veers a different direction. So somehow, maybe this is gonna go and work out just okay. Maybe I will be fine, and this won't be so bad.
Probably not.
Oh no.
Well, folks, that tasted a lot like litter. It's kind of dry going down. I don't know what she had going on at home, but I got like little crunchies in there. Anyway, folks, yeah, ew, says Bibley. I agree, but you know they're not all gonna taste like bacon. Anyway, folks, my name is Jonks. I live on the mountain. I grant the wishes. You get it. We've got time probably here for one more, maybe two more travelers to make their way up my mountain. But thank you all, council members, for joining us tonight. Thank you to everybody who signed the guest book, who sacrificed people and kept me fed. Thank you to everybody who triggered a bonus wish. If you want to trigger a bonus wish or submit a bonus wish, join the Discord. It's not too late. Click the link. Submit an image. We might use yours tonight. But anyway, I think I see...
Oi!
What?
Are you gonna talk to us or what?
Hello, traveler. Sorry, I was talking to my council. What brings you to my mountaintop
Bloody
domain?
hell, we've been waiting for minutes, alright?
Yeah, scoot a little bit closer to me so that you're
Christ
not being
alive.
cropped out.
Now who's the director, right?
I'm Christopher Nolan.
Oh my god, Christopher Nolan.
And
I'm Jonathan Nolan. I'm the American one.
he's the American brother, I'm the British brother. We have another brother who is a con man and has lived abroad, and most of Inception was based on him.
There's some crazy articles if you want to read about
They're
it.
really fucked up, crazy
Insane.
shit. We really miss our brother.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah.
Choose your family.
You don't choose your family.
Wait, so what was the second guy's? Christopher and who?
Jonathan Nolan.
Are you watching The Peripheral on Amazon?
He wrote created Westworld.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Did you not know that there was a Nolan brother?
No, to be honest, I had no idea.
He exists. It's real.
And he directs episodes of Westworld?
He created Westworld. I'm
Oh, he
pretty sure.
created it.
I think I
Oh,
directed-
wow.
May have directed some episodes.
Some episodes or something like
I
that,
got
yeah.
the bug.
Yeah.
We brought here.
Jonks, we need your help making my next big picture. Oppenheimer's about to come out right now, and I've got the next big idea.
Wait, I think I actually know what...
You don't know where I'm coming.
You never know what Chris is going on.
Never let them know your next step, is what they say.
Or me, for that matter. Can anyone tell me what The Peripheral's about?
Yeah, you
I've
don't even
never
know.
even heard of that.
It's your show. You don't know what it's about?
That's the beauty. If I don't know what it's about, no one
That's
knows.
amazing. That's why we're brothers. That's why we're geniuses.
Put your glasses on the show. I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're really cool like that. Yeah. So I'm making a Three Stooges movie.
Yeah, I know. There was a cop from the future who I just ate.
But wait, it's no regular Three Stooges movie.
Right, I know. It's
It's gonna be
yeah,
a one-man
one
movie.
guy, yeah.
One guy playing the Three Stooges.
Right.
That's right.
That's what he said. He said it was insanely confusing. That
pretty sure-
nobody understood what the fuck was happening.
And I'm co-writing it.
He's gonna
You're
co-write it.
co-writing.
He's my brother.
Co-wrote Interstellar.
He's the screenwriter.
I think we did Following together. At least on a
Probably.
script level.
Yeah, maybe Insomnia. I'm not sure.
I do The Peripheral on Amazon Prime.
Did you though?
If you've watched Jury Duty, you can also watch The Peripheral.
Got it. Right. So we're gonna be making a Three Stooges movie with just one guy, and you need to help us make it. All right, mate?
Well,
first things first. Do you have a changing station? I need to change my diaper. Oh my god.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us. This has been the Everything Now Show. If you are new here, we do an interactive improv comedy show 4 nights a week on Twitch. Yes, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the times below. You can come back here for interactive improv comedy. It won't be Jonks. It will be something totally different, but it will still be interactive comedy. If you had fun tonight, follow the show if you haven't already. If you want to interact in more ways than just the ones like subscribing and donating, join the Discord, because we do image submissions every single show, and we use the images that you submit. All the bonus wishes from tonight, those are submitted by you the viewers at home, the only way you can do that is by joining the Discord. So click the link. You can also follow us on all these different social things. We put all of our episodes on the YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers so that we can monetize that channel. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube. You can watch all 390 plus episodes of Everything Now Show that we've done in the past right down there. And then follow these other social accounts for clips and highlights and stuff from the show. That helps us out.
I got a really distressing call just now.
What? Oh shit!
What happened?
It was the president. He was, after rubbing his huge breasts on the receiver, he said it was another banger episode thanks to fantastic special guests such as Gretchen, Kenny, and Mitch.
Whoa! Gretchen, Kenny, Mitch, come on, you stand under the sun.
Hello, Internet.
Hell yeah! Pose under the sign.
We don't do the post that requires.
Yeah, you don't need to pose anymore, I
Okay, I
guess.
guess we're not doing that anymore. But
No more Instagram highlight packages. Sorry. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Wonderful guests. Thank you so much for doing the show. We are going to plug your Instagram accounts in the chat right now, but if you have anything you want the people at home to know about, any shows, any causes, any plugs, go ahead and tell the people what you got going on.
Now.
You go.
And action.
My short film, Reference Movements, still on Vimeo, still starring friend of the show, Jesse Morner-Ritt, of the show, Rocky Paparito.
What?
Yeah, you're in it, dude. I posted you AI style.
Oh, you got my
It's
likeness?
crazy. It's like a Rogue One, Star
Like
Wars.
Joan is Afraid.
Peter
now
Cushing.
on Netflix. Joan is awful. Bo's afraid.
But Reference Movements on Vimeo. Drop it in the Discord afterwards. And yeah, support the writers. Support the actors, because it seems like that's in the air.
Fuck directors.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We don't fuck with them.
Unless maybe,
you're hiring.
unless you actually think
Unless you
that
want to give me some money.
four guys can direct an episode of television or an independent movie.
Wait, is that Jonathan Nolan in the chat?
Yo, J-No?
J-No in the chat.
Yeah, I'll watch The Periphery.
Gretchen and Kenny, you want to say your plugs at the exact same time over each other? No, you don't have to do that. Anyone want to unplug anything?
I don't really have anything. Just who is Gretchen forever? Sometimes I'm streaming, sometimes I'm not. We're rocking and rolling.
Hello, Gretchen.
No one else is rocking and rolling these days.
And if you live in Los Angeles, I'm doing my one-man show at UCB on July 24th.
Very cool.
Come swing on by. Fuck yeah.
Go watch that. Go watch all.
Can we get that? Can we get the date one more time?
July 24th. It's called Linked Out, an evening with David Business
At UCB. We know there are people who come to shows in LA, live shows in LA. We know you're out there, so do it for this one.
Go see all these funny people.
If you go to UCB, park up in the nice neighborhoods, like where the road gets kind of windy, because it is free. It's open parking and nobody goes up there. You have to walk a little bit.
Free parking in the hills.
It's a little chaotic, but that's exactly where you should park. Don't get a ticket at Gelson's.
Basically, in Los Angeles, if you are willing to walk like 10 minutes, you can park for free most places.
Or become a Scientologist.
I also won't say where, but Christopher Nolan lives near UCB.
Whoa!
So you can possibly see him.
Is it at the Scientologist?
Pitches, the serious
Nice.
one-man version, and come on back here
Yep.
tomorrow night for a brand new episode of Everything Now Show, and not just a brand new episode of Everything Now Show, a brand new format of Everything Now Show.
Oh, you never
One that
seen this
has
shit
never
before.
been seen before. So if it's your first time here, congratulations! You picked a great time. There's going to be a brand new format for you to watch, and if you've been a longtime fan of the show, congratulations! It's also going to be your first time seeing this format because it's a brand new freaking format.
Oh my god.
Join the Discord right now for a very special
Oh my god, what if it'll be really
interactive opportunity
What if it's
for this
really
format.
good? What if it's
Submit some images. We need a very specific type of image, but if you're not in the Discord, you won't even know about that.
So
join
you're gonna
that.
have to join the Discord. You're just gonna have to.
And we'll see you back here tomorrow night for that episode.
Yep, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
We're gonna rate someone.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting a haircut tomorrow or
Oh, hell yeah.
Wednesday.
Yes.
It's getting a little
Yeah.
unmanageable. so it's probably not going to be like a buzz or anything, but just try the short.
Oh yeah, both of the president's nipples get hard if you put ice on them.
I've heard this.
I've been running in the morning again. I'm like, I need new shoes, but that's been nice to get back in that.
Nice. My dad just gave me some new shoes today. Actually.
Fuck yeah. I need to go for the hooks.
Can I have your old one?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Oh, one other.
Oh shit. No, Rocky's really hurt.
Because they just rated us.
Go watch the Meeks Cut Off.
Great picture.
Watch Meeks Cut Off.
Go see Showing Up in theaters still. It's pretty good.
Vidiots is showing it.
Is it good?
I liked
It's
it.
terrific.
If there's a screening of Wendy and Lucy, go see that one. That one's very good.
Wendy and Lucy.
A24.
Oh, Old Joy is pretty good.
The
I went to
OG Mumblecore movie kind of.
For the first time?
Yeah.
Join the Discord and talk more about movies.
Certain women.
Bye.
Night
Moves rocks. Night Moves underrated.
I've heard Night Moves is
Talking
good.
about